Look at page 1. Click or tap the underlined part of the poem that best shows the speaker's feelings on the day before the visit. So, which one tells you how they feel the day before the visit? Is it, look here. Is it rooms to clean and beds to make? Is it the visit gets closer, there's much to do? They are coming tomorrow, all is done. Time seems to crawl on and on. Which one of those tell you their feelings on the day before the visit? Which one of these underlined sentences? Time seems to crawl on and on. They're coming tomorrow, all is done. Rooms to clean and beds to make. The visit gets closer, there's much to do. Which one best shows their feelings the day before they came?
Okay. Hi. My brain is sleeping.
Your brain is asleep?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Okay, now which one tells you how they feel? How the speaker feels the day before the cousins came to visit? Is it the visit gets closer, there's much to do? Does that tell you how they feel? Does rooms to clean and beds to make, or they're coming tomorrow, all is done, or time seems to crawl on and on? What one tell you how they feel? The visit gets closer, there's much to do? Okay.
Because that one they're happy.
Okay.
Yeah, because they have new friends.
Who's coming to visit?
I think his name is Jamal.
Oh. Well, who's coming? Is it their brothers or cousins or what?
I think they're cousins.
Okay. What's the title of the poem?
The Visit.
Great job. Okay, and this is a poem. Let's keep going. Okay, next story. This passage is called Little Lamb Lost.
Wait.
Okay, you got your listening ears on? Lucy smiled in excitement. Her friend Farmer Brown offered to show her how to work on his farm, and she couldn't wait to learn. Lucy spent the day milking cows, hauling hay into the stables, and pouring grain to feed the animals. Farmer Brown was a great teacher. Her last chore was to gather all the sheep and get them back in their pen. As she did so, she counted them one by one. They were all there except for one of the little lambs. Lucy looked all around the farm, but she could not find the lamb anywhere. Just then, she noticed something. A few tufts of wool were caught on the bottom rung of the wooden fence. As Lucy and Farmer Brown looked closer, they heard a faint bah sound. Are you paying attention? The lamb was stuck in a nearby prickly bush and could not get free. Farmer Brown gently helped the lamb out of the bush and carried it back to the pen. The case of the missing lamb was solved, and Lucy was relieved. Now, what happened in the story right after Lucy looked around the farm? Lucy and Farmer Brown heard a faint bah sound. Lucy counted the sheep as they went back to the pen. Lucy asked Farmer Brown to look at the tufts of wool, or Lucy noticed a few tufts of wool on the fence. What happened in the story right after Lucy looked around the farm?
That.
They heard a bad?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Based on the story, what do you think Farmer Brown will do next? Well, what do you think Farmer Brown will do next time he can't find one of his lambs? Will he call the police for help? Call Lucy for help? Check under the fence or check in the pen?
Call Lucy.
You think he'll call Lucy?
Mm-hmm. Am I getting these right?
I don't know. I can't tell you. Here's the next poem. Listen careful. Turn your listening ears on, okay? This poem is called Spark. I have to write a story. It should be done today. Words are just not coming. I do not know what to say. I want it to be good. I want it to be great. Funny, sad, or silly, especially not late. The wagging tail beside me has other things in mind. She holds her leash and stares. I say, sorry, I don't have time. Sparky puts her head down, looks up with big brown eyes. Okay, Sparky, let's go, I say. In a flash, we're outside. The warm sun makes me crack a smile. A cat makes Sparky bark. A tiny moth lands on her nose, and I receive a spark. An idea for my story. Beginning, middle, end. A dog walks in the great big world and meets a small new friend. I go home and write to work. The words come fast, they fly. Soon I have my story. Sparky naps by my side. On page 2, go to page 2. Read the underlined parts of the poem. Click or tap the line that shows what causes the speaker to think of an idea for a story. Which one of these sentences tells the reader or gives the reader an idea for a story? Is it Sparky puts her head down? In a flash, we are outside. The warm sun makes me crack a smile, or a tiny moth lands on her nose. Which one makes the person who wrote the poem think of a story?
This does not make any sense.
You know why?
Why?
Because you're not paying attention. You're not listening well.
I need a hearing aid.
Huh?
I need a hearing aid.
You need a hearing aid?
You know what a hearing aid is?
What is it?
Something that you can hear better. Because I don't have a hearing aid. If you pull your hearing aid out like somebody say, hey! And you say, what? And you say, hey! What?
What made the speaker think of an idea for a story? What happened in the story that made him think, oh, now I got an idea for a story?
Just make it about this.
So what happened in the story that made him think of it? It's one of these sentences. Sparky puts her head down. In a flash, we are outside. The warm sun makes me crack a smile. A cat makes Sparky bark. A tiny moth lands on her nose, and I receive a spark. An idea for my story, beginning, middle, and end. A dog walks in the great big world and meets a small new friend. So which one of these underlined sentences give him that idea for the story? A warm sun makes me crack a smile. What's the story title?
Spark.
No, what is the story that the boy in the poem? What is his idea for a story? What he gonna write about?
I think he's running about wizards and dragons.
Wizards and dragons?
Yeah.
So this whole time I read this whole story and you did not listen once and you have no clue what the story's about.
Never do.
Because you're not listening. You gotta be a good listener.
Yes.
How do we get done with this assessment if you're not being a good listener?
Just press up.
And then you'll be getting it wrong. So I'm going to read this poem one more time. You need to listen to this poem and not be trying to watch yourself on camera. Do you understand? I have to write a story. It should be done today. Words are just not coming. I do not know what to say. I want it to be good. I want it to be great. Funny, sad, or silly. Especially not late. The wagging tail beside me has other things in mind. She holds her leash and stares. I say, sorry, I do not have time. Sparky puts her head down, looks up with big round eyes. Okay, Sparky, let's go, I say. In a flash, we're outside. The warm sun makes me crack a smile. A cat makes Sparky bark. A tiny moth lands on her nose, and then I receive a spark. An idea for my story. Beginning, middle, end. A dog walks in the great big world and meets a small new friend. I go home and right to work. Then the words come fast. They fly. Soon I have my first story, and Sparky naps by my side. What's the name of the story?
Spark.
Okay, what's the name of the story that this guy, the speaker, what's the name of the story the speaker is writing about? What was his idea for a story?
I think his idea was
What are you doing?
my brain is asleep.
Oh, okay. Okay. So which one gives him an idea for a story? Is it a tiny moth lands on her nose? The warm sun makes me crack a smile. In a flash, we're outside. Or Sparky puts her head down. In a flash, we're outside. What's the name of the story she's writing? It says, an idea for my story, beginning, middle, and end. A dog walks in the great big world and meets a small new friend. That's the idea for the story. What gave him that story, beginning, middle, and end? That's the beginning, middle, and end of the story. A dog walks in the great big world and meets a small new friend. Who was the dog he was talking about?
Spark.
Okay, and what was his small new friend?
A cat.
A cat? What did the story say happened? What happened to Sparky in the poem? When they went outside, what happened?
He got flashed.
How?
By lightning.
He got flashed by lightning.
Wait. No, he got... Oh, that's what his name is called. Spark. Why are you laughing? I'm serious.
I know, buddy. It said nothing about lightning, though, or a cat. It said a tiny moth lands on her nose.
Oh, it's a moth.
And that's her tiny friend. So what's...
I thought you were talking about a tiny cat.
On page 3, what does the line, the words came fast, they fly, add to the poem? It shows how worried the speaker is about the story being late. It shows that the speaker wants to finish the story quickly, It shows how much easier it is for the speaker to write the story, or it shows that the speaker is unhappy about writing the story.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. What does this mean? I go home and write to work. Looky here. The words come fast, they fly. Soon I have my story. Sparky naps by my side. What does this mean? The words come fast, they fly. What does that mean?
The word is like the rapper. He's saying the fast words.
Oh, like a rapper says fast words?
Like that rapper.
What rapper?
Not those slow rappers. The fast rapper.
Oh, okay. So which one of these is right? It says the words come fast, they fly. What does it mean? It shows how worried the speaker is about the story being late. It shows that the speaker wants to finish the story quickly. It shows how much easier it is for the speaker to write the story. Or it shows that the speaker is unhappy about writing the story. It shows the speaker wants to finish the story quickly. Which sentence best tells how Sparky helps the speaker in the poem? Sparky acts tired, so the speaker takes her home. Sparky barks at a cat, so the speaker smiles. Sparky brings her leash, so the speaker takes a walk. Sparky wags her tail, so the speaker talks to her. It says, which sentence best tells how Sparky helps the speaker in the poem? How did Sparky help her? Help the speaker. Sparky barks at a cat, so the speaker smiles?
No.
Okay, well, which one is it? So you said it's not that one. Is it this one? Sparky brings her leash, so the speaker takes a walk.
Brings her leash.
Like Sparky gets the leash in his mouth and takes it to the girl because he wanted to go for a walk. Is that what? Is that how he helped the speaker?
Smile.
How did he help her? I don't know.
Me either.
Well, you got to pick one. Sparky acts tired, so the speaker takes her home. Did he act tired?
No.
Did Sparky bark at a cat?
No.
Did Sparky wag her tail so the speaker would talk to her?
No.
Well, it's got to be Sparky brings her leash so the speaker takes a walk. Is that right?
Yes.
All right, here's another passage. On the road to Morganton.
What?
On the road to Morganton. June and Mark led their cow and 2 goats along the bumpy lane. Only Mama got to ride with the new baby in their small wagon. It was loaded with supplies. Papa guided the horse and wagon up the narrow road. Papa had told the family it was time for a new adventure. He sold their farm in Pennsylvania to buy coffee, tea, sugar, and salt. Soon they would open their very own dry goods store in Morganton, North Carolina. Papa says we'll reach Morganton soon, June said, and I can't wait. I already miss my friends, Mark replied. You'll meet new folks in town, June said. Suddenly, Papa stopped the wagon. Another family's cart was stuck in a deep hole. He went to help. June and Mark ran off to hunt for berries. Soon, Mama called them. After they ate a quick lunch, they were on the road again. What happened right after Papa stopped the wagon? He opened a dry goods store. The cart got stuck in a hole. the wagon was loaded with supplies, or he went to help another family?
My brain is thinking of something else.
What is your brain thinking of?
The fast rapper.
Okay.
And we need a new car.
Okay.
I know I'm doing bad. I know I'm doing bad, really bad at listening, but for real, I need some hearing aids. Turn them up too high. That's why I can hear everything without hearing aids.
So what happened after Papa stopped the wagon?
Mm.
He stopped the wagon, and then what happened?
No, thinking of the story.
Suddenly, Papa stopped the wagon. Another family's cart was stuck in a deep hole. He went to help. June and Mark ran off to hunt for berries. Soon, Mama called them. After they ate a quick lunch, they were on the road again. What happened after Papa stopped the wagon? He opened a dry goods store. The cart got stuck in a hole. The wagon was loaded with supplies, or he went to help another family. Good job. Read paragraph 2. Read the paragraph at the top of page 2. Click or tap the 2 underlined phrases that show a mood of excitement. So you see all the underlined. Are you paying attention?
Oh, sorry.
You see all the underlined phrases. You got to see which one shows excitement. Told the family, new adventure, sold their farm, their very own. Which one is 2 of them that show a mood of excitement? New adventure, and then you got, so it's looky here. Does this show excitement? Told the family, new adventure, sold their farm, or their very own. It's got to be 2 sentences, 2 of these underlined sentences that show a mood of excitement.
The one you just picked.
Which one? Is it told the family, new adventure, sold their farm, or their very own? You
new adventure.
New adventure, and what other one? Is it told their family, or sold their farm, or their very own?
Their very own.
Okay. Which sentence from the story best shows that traveling to Morganton was hard? He sold their farm in Pennsylvania to buy coffee, tea, sugar, and salt. So we're trying to figure out which one of these sentences shows that them traveling to Morganton, North Carolina was hard. So which one of these sentences? Papa guided the horse and wagon up the narrow road. After they ate a quick lunch, they were on the road again. Another family's cart was stuck in a deep hole. He sold their farm in Pennsylvania to buy coffee, sugar, and tea. Which one of those show it was hard to travel to Morganton? Another family's cart was stuck in a hole?
Yeah, because...
Look what he done did. Okay, go throw it away. Then I key. Go throw it away.
Me and that dog gonna have problems.
All right. Now, what was you gonna say? Another family's cart was stuck in a deep hole. Okay. How are June's feelings about the trip different from Mark's feelings? Only June wants to make new friends in Morganton, or only June would like to stay on the farm in Pennsylvania. Only June misses her friends from Pennsylvania, or only June is eager to move to Morganton.
He misses friends at
Pennsylvania?
Yeah. Why do they call it Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania is in a state. It's a place.
And that's real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So, how are June's feelings different about the trip than Mark's?
He
So
misses his
well,
family.
it says, I already miss my friends, Mark replied. So June didn't feel like that, only Mark. This says, only June misses her friends from Pennsylvania.
Nope.
Only June is eager to move to Morganton. Only June wants to make new friends in Morganton. And then June said, you'll meet new folks in town.
I can't choose. There's 2 boys. No, not this.
Great job finishing this part. Let's take a quick break to give your brain a rest. Then we'll keep going.
You did it. You finished the next part of the diagnostic. Only one more part to go. So let's take a last brain break to get ourselves ready. Click start when you're ready to go. Let's start by doing 1 balloon belly breath together. Now let's spend some time scrunching up some muscles and then letting them rest. This will help us relax. First, squeeze your toes as tight as you can and hold them tightly. Now, just let go and let them rest. Feel your feet get heavy. Now, squeeze all the muscles in your legs. Hold them for another moment. Now just let your legs relax. Next, scrunch your shoulders up to your ears and hold. Now, let them go down. Make your hands into fists and squeeze all the muscles in your arms. Now let go of your muscles and feel them relax. Last, try squeezing your jaw. Hold that for just a moment. And then let go. Feel the relaxation in your jaw and in the rest of your body. Great job. Now your brain and body are relaxed and ready for what's next. And if you feel yourself getting tight during the diagnostic, you can always squeeze and release those muscles.
Ingenious rock. Passage 1. Passage 2. Sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rocks are made of small bits of rock and sand. These bits of rock and sand settle at the bottom of lakes and oceans. Over millions of years, these layers pile up on top of each other. They press down with great weight. This makes the bottom layers harden and turn into rock. Salt is one kind of sedimentary rock. Another kind is a soft stone called sandstone. It is formed when sand grains stick together. Why does the author use the words great weight?
Because it's heavy.
The words show that the bottom layers are thick.
Gotta use the bathroom.
Okay.